beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid. What you are seeing right now is footage from my recent visit to the City Alchemist, a local Austin metaphysical shop located at 1105 East 6th Street, Suite number 2. The City Alchemist is a queer POC owned company and equal opportunity employer. I'll share the reason why I wandered in this store later in this video. But this is a beautiful little shop, just absolutely stunning, which will absolutely send a witch's heart aflutter. And they even have a live card reader on site, which I really wish I could have indulged in, but hubby was waiting in the car, so you know how that goes. I met one of the owners, Eric, who was very gracious and welcoming, and he let me film in his stunning little shop. I just was overjoyed to see their selection of tarot decks and books, crystals and candles. There's no matter how you practice, you can find what you need. And here, you know what they say about the best things in life coming in small packages? This is absolutely the case. While the store is not lush in square footage, it is in beauty and product. So I will absolutely be coming in again, especially for that tarot reading. So I'm just going to let you enjoy the rest of the footage right here of this beautiful, wonderful little local Austin shop, and I'll meet you on the other side. So I know you all want to know if I purchased anything from the City Alchemist in Austin. I certainly did. A deck, of course. And I also purchased this little bracelet, which is going on right now. But yes, this is the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. It's a mass market deck. It's been around for a while, and I think there was an earlier version of it, but this is the most current iteration of this deck, and it has been on my wish list for quite a while. You can get this, I think, through Barnes & Noble and Amazon quite easily, but I've kind of made a new resolution with myself when it comes to deck purchasing, predominantly mass market decks. Now, I'm just gonna unbox this while I speak. I am going to start checking all the little metaphysical shops in my area. There isn't many that sell decks or that have a good array of decks. And mostly they don't offer indie. It's a small curated collection of mass market decks. But I think when there is something that I have on my wish list, when it's a mass market deck, I am going to check my local metaphysical shops first to see if they carry it, or call them and purchase it from one of the local metaphysical shops if they carry said deck, as opposed to purchasing from Amazon. Now, I'm sure many of you are very well familiar with this deck, but I'm just going to flip through it because I'm not that familiar with it. It's brand new to me, though I have seen unboxings of it, of course, but it has been a while. Yeah, I'm just, there's kind of been a shift. And I was thinking about, you know, most of you know that I sew, and seeing one by one these independent fabric shops go under has really hurt my heart. And the only place nearby for me to buy fabric is, you know, a big box store, Joann's. And Joann's carries a lot of fabric, not really good apparel fabric. And that's what I sew. I don't do costumes or you know, craft sewing really. I sew apparel, and I've gotten kind of snobby with my fabrics. And Joann's carries a lot of fabrics with high polyester content. And it's very, in a lot of cases, it's very cheaply made. I live in Texas. Polyester fabric does not breathe. I like my fabrics to be natural and breathable, tencel, linen, cotton, or at least to have minimal polyester. Sometimes you need a little bit of polyester to keep the shape of clothing. But yeah, and natural fibers, of course, are better for the environment, but they also just feel better. So I've watched these small shops go under because better fabric, of course, costs more money. And also, to support a small business, you're going to pay a little bit more for a yard of fabric as opposed to buying it over at Joann's, something similar. So I was thinking about these little metaphysical shops, and I'm thinking, you know, I don't want them to go under. When I'm planning on purchasing something anyway, I should always check there first. Now, am I going to get away and just boycott Amazon, you know, totally? Absolutely not. It would be nice if we all could, but there are certain things that you can get there that you can't get anywhere else. I'm thinking of my coloring hobby. There's some sets of pencils that I can't find at, you know, order from Dick Blick's or Jerry's Artorama. You know, only Amazon carries them. And of course, some mass market decks, because it's true, small metaphysical shops will only carry a very small curated selection. Let me know in your area what your metaphysical shops are like and what their selection is like as far as decks go. Let's get this other stack here. When you support your local metaphysical shop, it's like supporting an indie deck creator, you know, you're supporting a small business. And I think that's really, really important. I know we've all gotten so spoiled with the ease of, you know, ordering online from Amazon or, you know, even Barnes & Noble. But yeah, if you can, stop into your local metaphysical shop when you're looking for something in particular, whether it's a deck or something else, and see if they have it first. And they may not, so, you know, get it off of Amazon or some other big box store. But at least you went in your local metaphysical store Maybe you picked something else that caught your eye, not necessarily the thing that you went in for, but it's good. We need to support our local shops if we can. The price difference between purchasing the deck from the City Alchemist was only within a few dollars of purchasing it from Amazon. And I have noticed on Amazon that their mass market prices have gone up. They're now more in line with what you would find at Barnes & Noble. You know, they're much closer to the MSRP price on the price tag. So I guess if you have Amazon Prime, the benefit of purchasing something from Amazon is the free shipping, but you know, you really do pay for the free shipping with the with your Amazon Prime membership. So there's that. I am really enjoying the look of this deck, and I think this would be a great pairing with a Robert M. Place deck. And I have a couple of his decks, and I think this would pair wonderfully with, well, the one in particular that I have. It's not the Sevenfold Mystery. It's the, the Alchemy one. I'll put the name somewhere. I'm having a brain fart right now. Yeah, I think this deck is so beautiful. Right up my alley. Yeah, doesn't this look like Robert M. Place's artwork? It really does. Yeah, I would like to know your experiences working with this deck. We're going to take a look at the guidebook just because I'm curious. I already have 2 astrology decks that are in heavy rotation in my collection, one of which is the one by Claire Goodchild, The Arcana of Astrology, and the Heavenly Bodies deck by Lily Ashwell. But I'm looking at this book, and I'm very much a novice as far as astrology. And just looking at this book is just giving me the tingles, because I think there's more, definitely more content in this chunky monkey guidebook than the other 2. Yeah, here it says, the depth of interpretation is enormous. Beginners will enjoy gaining simple answers to questions using keywords alone, while a professional can use the cards to give in-depth psychological yearly readings. Instructions for giving readings start on page 124. Start at the level you feel comfortable with and enjoy the insight of the powers of the sun. So you have the zodiac, you go into the zodiac signs, I think the houses, the planets, using the cards, lots of information. There are a lot of sample readings in this book. Oh my gosh. This is going to be fun. Oh wow. This is going to be extremely, extremely informative, this book. And these spreads are going to be fun to work with. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, if you have this deck, please let me know what your experience has been with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So I just want to thank the owners of the City Alchemist in Austin, and I will leave the address and any links to a website or their Instagram. I will put that down in the description box below. So if you're visiting Austin, or if you live here and you're not aware of their store, you can go visit them. It was a very pleasant experience, and I think you'll have a wonderful time and find lots of goodies. And I want to thank the owners for letting me just take the time to film a little bit and give you all a little taste of what's offered in their beautiful and magical store. So that is the end. And just a reminder, if you like this sort of content, would like to see more of it, please consider hitting a like, a subscribe, hitting that notification bell, leaving a comment below, all of which helps this very small channel to grow. And with that, I will leave you to get on with your beautiful day. Bye for now.